welcome to the Big Truth Theory channel, coming to you from somewhere in Norfolk. I'm your host today, JM. We need to talk about blood transfusions and the Jehovah's Witnesses. Let's do some research and some digging and get into this topic using honest, provable facts and logic. When a Jehovah's Witness knocks on your door and you happen to ask them about a common understanding, that of their refusal to have blood transfusions, they'll often reply with comments like the following. We do have blood transfusions, the safe kind. We are not against medical treatment. It says in Acts 15, abstain from blood. Blood transfusions may cause transmitted diseases. Although, these days in 2020, at the time of recording this video, blood screening is safer than ever. You've got more chance of being hit by a bus than dying due to a transfusion. How true are these other statements, though, and can they be backed up biblically in an effort to help a JW with doubts, or an ex-JW? Let's investigate. So, here we go. It's interesting, in addition to the Watchtower magazine, the Watchtower Society has a second magazine, known as The Awake. At the beginning of the 20th century, this magazine was known as the Golden Age. They then changed the name to the Consolation, and then finally The Awake. Watchtower has for many decades taken an interest in medical treatment of its followers. The followers or members used to be known as Bible students, then under a chap called Joseph Rutherford changed the name to Jehovah's Witnesses in the 30s, as some of you know. It was Rutherford in the 40s who decided all blood should be banned, both eating, i.e. black pudding, and transfusing in the context of medical treatment. An example of Watchtower's interest in medical treatment can be found in the December 1921 Golden Age, October 12, page 17, which reads, "Vaccination never prevented anything and never will, and is the most barbarous practice." Vaccinations are now allowed if you are a JW, by the way, but it's interesting when you look at the beginning and the origins of the teachings. Now on page 19, December 25th, 1940, Consolation article, it reads, "In New York City, a housewife in moving abroad as things accidentally shot herself through the heart with his revolver. She was rushed to a hospital. Her left breast was cut around, 4 ribs were cut away, and her heart was lifted out. 3 stitches were taken. One of the attending physicians in the great emergency gave it a quart of his blood for transfusing, and today the woman lives and smiles gaily over what happened to her in the busiest 23 minutes of her life." Reading this, you would think, there's no issue mentioned here, and no problem, her medical treatment was discussed as if an everyday thing. However, fast forward just a few years, and this is the stance they were to enforce. A complete turnaround. In 1945, January 7th, March Watchtower made it absolutely clear that the sanctity of blood should be respected and not used for anything other than what it says in Scripture or how they interpret Scripture. By 1961, you would be removed from the congregation if you had a blood transfusion. This means all the JW friends and relatives are ordered to shun you, no contact. In recent years, Watchtower has produced highly polished HD videos dramatising a JW parent not answering her phone to her own child, who is no longer a JW. How unchristian does that sound to you? Putting shunning aside, which requires its own video to deal with and 12 or more Bible verses that proves the Bible's actual position on it, all this may lead us to ask the following. Is there any biblical principle that can confirm or deny the Watchtower stands on blood? Are JWs dying as martyrs for God, or are they dying for the writing department of a New York-based magazine? Should JWs accept plasma-containing antibodies as part of virus prevention, such as possible future coronavirus treatment? Please join us in the following 3 short videos as we explore these questions. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such videos. And have yourself a wonderful day.